All right, I'm going live. I bet you can hear me now. Um, I'm just going to go ahead and get it started. I don't plan on really getting any viewers in at the moment, but today I just kind of wanted to. I saw Sinvicta who's live right now doing a tier list on all the items and Isaac. So I've got that going on in the background right now. But I just wanted to open this box up and show y'all everything I got going on with it. I have already opened it previously. When I got it that first day, I couldn't help myself, and I didn't feel like putting in the time effort to set up the camera and stuff. I just wasn't in the right area for it. Like there wasn't a good place to record. But now I've got this janky setup here, and I put it off long enough. Oh, hold on, my stream good? Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Since I put it off, I thought it'd be good while Sinvicta is streaming, at least to get that started now. I'd leave a donation in chat, letting everyone know what's going on, but I don't want to. I don't really want to put that money in at the moment. But this will make a good video, so I think let's go ahead and get started. I just want to show you guys what we have going on here. We got this big chest box. I got the camera up nice and close. I got a newer one with the half zoom, so we're able to get a good view of the desk while it being pretty close as well. I don't know if you can hear the stream in the back. Hopefully it doesn't get too irritating that it's popping in and out. That's what I noticed on OBS, is that it pops in and out. On here, though, we just had that sleeve. I guess I had it in there. No, we're good. I thought I had it in there upside down, but then this really just opens like a chest. You got a little latch on the front here. And when we open it up, oh, what do we see? Sorry, here, I'm just gonna move that. Get some reframing. Yeah, that's good. All right, so this is how it came. This is what it looked like. You have this magnificent artwork here. Which way are you guys? You guys are this way with me, right? Yeah. So we have this magnificent artwork. I can't remember exactly what art style you call it, but kind of gives me the vibes of, like the infinite staircase that goes all sorts of ways. Kind of the vibe I'm picking up on here. This is in its wrapper it came in. You also have Mega Stand up here with all the other bosses. Is it just all the enemies? No, you got a lot of different variety of items and stuff in there. Super nice that came with it. I don't know if different boxes come with different art on it, but you get a little foam in there. And then these are the contents of the box I have here. Oh my goodness. And if you want to see, on the inside of the lid, you have a little lost character hanging out. It says get in the box right here on the little note. Yep, this is all the cards that came with the big boy box, plus I don't know why I decided to do this, but I mixed in the original set of the Binding of Isaac 4 Souls I had in here. Just wanted to kind of add some cards for gameplay. There were some duplicate cards that would not work together that I did remove already. They're just chilling back here, I think. I think the game still works straight the same way as it would without them. I know they rebalanced some cards. They changed them to make the game more maybe even. Maybe not easier, but more fair, probably. And let's start over here. Usually when you get coins with the game, they can come in little rolls. I've already opened those. These are some bags that stuff was in when it came. I think this is a rule book. I can't really see it. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this so I think this will fit. It's not gonna fit. All right, I gotta have it. I got my tripod right here, kind of blocking the way of the lid. But this is a good angle too. Yeah, you have the rules here. It also comes with some temporary tattoos and stickers. This is the only temporary tattoo I have left. Me and my siblings kind of used them, and I should be able to show you guys in the video picture. Is this mirrored? Oh yeah, of course it's mirrored. I was like, I thought my camera was mirrored for a sec. Since it's a tattoo, yeah, you put it on your skin. It's a temporary tattoo, and then you put some water over it, hold it there for a minute, and then it'll transfer over onto your skin. Super nice, super cool. Um, got some Isaac stickers. Still got to figure out where I'm gonna put these. Honestly, thinking I might put one of these on my motorcycle. I think that'd be super cool. You got tainted variations of them as well. Yeah, here's the regular, and then on the other side you have the tainted ones. I think it might just be the two things of stickers, but I could be wrong. It'd be nice if there might be some more in there. We'll have to see once I open it up. This was also, I think, on top, this note here from Edmund McMillan. I could read that. Big thanks to everyone who supported the Requiem Kickstarter and joined in on a pretty insane adventure. It's with your support that we were able to pack so much great stuff into this project and made it not only better, but your interaction and creativity made this whole experience honestly a ton of fun for me as well. Until next time, folks. Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much to the creator, Ed McMillan, for just being a homie, being super awesome, creating such a fun game and artwork. And I'm addicted. I'm hooked on Binding of Isaac, and this just adds to my craze. But yeah, we have all sorts of cards we could look at. I don't know if I'm going to go through them all. There's so many. Like this is huge. This is big stacks. But these are your item cards. These are the pickup cards, you could say. Monster cards, and I believe, what are these? Are these room cards? Yeah, so this is new to Requiem. You have, I believe is new to Requiem, but you have these room cards that have their own interactions. Then you have your player item cards. Glitch, this one goes with, I'm not sure who Glitch would go with. One of the characters, though, this will be their starting item and stay with them forever. We'll go over the rules and everything once we get a game going. I'm going to shuffle all this. Luckily, the video, I think I'll either speed it up or just like kind of cut it out a little bit. We can go through all the character cards. That is something I do want to do. These are all shuffled, however, so there's no good order of what those are in. You also have your souls. These soul cards tell you how to win the game. You randomly pick 3 for each game, and you can win souls with those, or you can do it with the bosses. Some of the bosses will give you souls. So here's a rules card. I'm gonna leave this out so that I guess it's kind of hard to see on stream. I will have this out though, just to help remind myself and kind of I'll pull it up maybe every now and then, or even have a picture of it, take a picture of it to include in the corner of the screen while we're playing. But yeah, they added quite a few rules with the new Requiem version, so it's going to take a little bit of adjusting to. I have played a couple of games, so I think I should be able to pull it off pretty well. But yeah, this is a bunch of blank cards that came with the Big Boy box. You get, is this a character item, I believe? Yeah, and then all sorts of different items, and this is the character starting item, I think. I am not sure exactly what I want to do yet with this custom character. But if you have any suggestions, please let me know. But for now, we're just gonna leave that in here. I want to see what these are really quick. These extra cards, I think, from the original Four Souls. Yeah, so these are the original ones from Four Souls. I just want to show you the ones that I had to take out that are not compatible. These specifically because they have duplicate starting items, I think was the issue. I can't remember exactly. Oh, no, right. So I got the alternate art cards for these, and so I took these out because I didn't have enough starting items for these and the alt cards. So that's why these are out here. But these are the ones from the original Four Souls game. These are all alternate art cards that I got. Okay, uh, Capricious, would you say? That's probably the one that the starter card we saw earlier, the glitched something. Harlot, and then we have these three souls, which are already included in the new edition of the game. These are all just a bunch of separator cards. They got different floor designs and stuff on them. Really cool. Besides that, we can see the cards as we go through it, playing through it. Wow, Sinvicta's gotten a good way through his tier list. That's pretty crazy how many items there are in Isaac. But I mean, I feel like they've all got to be here, you know? Like if they're missing an item here, that's just like I can't believe that Ed would do that. He would create this giant box of goodies and not include every single item from the game because there's like 700 items, and I swear, I mean, we got that. That's a good amount of cards. I bet there's all that and a little bit more right here. I mean, I don't want to personally go through it and check, but you know, if you wanted to, if you have the game, let me know all the items. There's also a website online you can see all the items and create decks, um, which is really nice addition. But I think it's just fun to have a mix of all the different cards. I'd rather not have to separate them and create a new deck every time through the website. I'd rather just have a bunch of random cards. It might be unbalanced that way, but luck of the draw. So far, so good. So yeah, some of these cards, if you can't tell, there's like some ridging, like they got different sizes. This was an issue with the first round of cards that they came out with, but this is due to putting the old edition of the game in there. They were printed a little bit differently, and so they do not really fit perfect. But I honestly think, in a way, I mean, it's super unsatisfying, but I think in a way, it kind of helps me pick up the cards easier. Yeah, you don't notice it as much with the monster cards because there's a little bit less of the monster cards from the old game. It's all of them. There's just less of those than there are items. Yeah, there were a lot of monsters in the uh, Four Souls Requiem box. But yeah, this is everything. This is all the cards from the original Four Souls plus the new Four Souls and Four Souls Requiem and the limited edition Big Boy box collector's cards that came with this. Um, I don't plan on sleeving them. That's a lot of sleeves. But when this box shipped, the original idea is that the cards that it did come with, maybe they filled up maybe one side and then a little bit more. The idea was that if you did sleeve them, it would fill up the box with all the items, all the extra goodies in there. It would fill them up. Well, I don't know. It would fill them up perfectly. It would fill the box up perfectly. So this is something that came with the big boy box. It's a little bit of a bigger D6 with you got Isaac on there, kind of just crying, you know, because yeah, I don't believe anyways. Yeah, the original D6 that also still comes with the game is just plain there. So in this bag, this is the original bag that came with Four Souls. I've got the heart containers and tear, or not heart containers, but just the little glass hearts and tears that come with the game. You have I'll just show you. You have a little, I don't even know if they're glass. They're like little plastic beads, but You got the hearts and the tears. I think hearts, obviously, you can count life points. And tears, I want to say those are power points, just in case you lose track of all those extra stats you have going on. I might use these as added attack points, and then this as hit marks on bosses, probably, and also keep track of the health on my character, just for you guys for the video, so that you can kind of follow along a little bit easier as well. We'll have to see. I think I'm only going to just play one game at the moment. Um, we'll see. I don't believe I'll be able to get any attention over from the Sinvicta stream, but it would be super nice if I were able to do that. But for now, that's the big boy box. Looks super cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's super collectible. It was $110, so hopefully, I think it was worth it. You have these what are they? D7, D8? Yeah, D8s. These 8-sided die that are one of the items you can get. One from the old game, one from the new game. They seem to be the same dice, so we'll pull those out for when we get started on the game. But for now, let's just pull out all these decks of cards, and this is gonna be a whole thing. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I think for the lulz, we could start a game with the entire decks, just a whole enchilada like this right here. I mean, it looks crazy, so I think I do want to do that just for the fun of it. Next, we'll try and carefully, let's move the box to the side. Let's try and carefully get out these items now. Something I do like to do when I'm taking these out is to make sure the cards don't fall over themselves. You can take out each of these sections, and I kind of just like to lean it up so that the cards stay laying back like that. Super nice, neat trick there. Let's get the items out, the pickups, and I'll be showing you the standard layout for the game. To the best of my memory for the meantime. Jeez, yeah, look at this. Look at that monstrosity. Okay, so we have our items. We're going to put them up in the corner here. I don't think there's going to be anything on to the right of them, so we'll leave that as is. Then in the middle, you have your pickups. I just want to make sure I frame these evenly. Don't want to trigger anyone's OCD. Yeah, it looks good to me. Look at that giant stack of items. Just wait till I get them to the monsters. That's the biggest one yet. So, speaking of, let's get to it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna move this box off the table for now, out of view. We got our character items. We got our coins. Lovely bag. This is the new coin bag that comes with Requiem. Super neat, super nice. I've got all the old coins and new coins in here, as well as nickels. I'll show you a few. Yeah, so these are the old ones. I think I bought a bunch of them extra. And then the new ones are like these little faded, kind of darker coins, which are super cool. I think we'll just play with the mix. Sometimes we'll get faded ones, sometimes not. Maybe call it a lucky coin, you know. Let's see if we can find, a nickel really quick. Should be, oh, here's one. These are the nickels. They got a 5 on them and then a pentagram on the back. Super neat, super cool. We'll put these off to the side, still leave them in view for now. Cool. You got your dice. And then these are all the character cards. We will go through that momentarily. Okay, here we go with the monster cards. This is, oh, pretty hefty. Oh my. Here you go. Tallest tower yet. Got to be careful not to knock all this over. This will be on the very far side, so we're going to put it all the way over to this corner. I think that is as lined up as we will get right there. Centered for camera, a little off-centered for me. I can try and move the items over a little. Yeah, move this to the center more. Center of the table anyways. There we go. That looks good. Well, actually, no, I'm going to move it over to the right a little bit just because we have another card we're going to put between these two, I believe. Let me double check the layout in the rules, but we have our room cards that we will also be pulling from. So we got to leave room for item cards here, room cards, then no, items I think are good. We just need discard piles. We can do that on the other side of the cards here. Got to move PewDiePie a little bit. We'll pull this up in a minute too. I'll show you guys what this is here. Room cards though, let me figure out exactly what the plan is with those. I think we just have a couple more cards to pull. We have our souls. We got to pick from. We got to shuffle these and pick from them. And then I will pull these out just to kind of get an idea of all the different items. These are the starter items, though. We'll be picking those out depending on which character we get. And here's the little how to play booklet I was looking for. Perfect. There's a bigger one, too. That was from the old game. This one's the one for Requiem, however. Okay, I think we got everything we need. Besides, I'll pull out these containers. Yeah, that looks good to me. We actually have both eight-sided dice in play, so we could possibly get a chance of getting both. I'd say highly unlikely, but not impossible. And that will do it for the cards. This is every card in the Binding of Isaac. For souls, the Binding of Isaac, or sorry, yeah. So this is every card in the Binding of Isaac for Souls First Edition, Binding of Isaac for Souls Second Edition, and Binding of Isaac Requiem, as well as all the special edition cards from the Big Boy box that was part of the Kickstarter for Souls Requiem. So this is everything. Giant stack of monster cards, big stacks of items and pickups, and then these are the room cards from Requiem. Let's go over the rules really quick. You got this tiny little rule book. For the video, I may pull up just a online tutorial so that we're not having to read from a little book. But I mean, you guys get a pretty decent view up there. I do not believe I'm recording this simultaneously, am I? I should do that as well. I'm going to do that, start recording. Yeah, I'm going to record it as well so that we have a high quality replay just in case my internet connection does crap out on me. Also so that I'm able to edit simultaneously. Let me make sure that doesn't mess with the stream. It looks like we're still good. Okay, hold on. The audio streams current bitrate 0 is lower than recommended. Okay. What is going on with my audio? I gotta fix that real quick. We will get started momentarily, however. Is 0. Oh, well, hold on. Properties, no, advanced. Advanced. I am playing to track 1, and it is active, so it shouldn't be muted. We had sound a minute ago, right? Yeah, no. Okay, when was that? I wonder. Okay, it says we're good. I don't know why it was having those issues. Audio stream is currently bitrate is 0, lower recommended bitrate. They recommend 384. I think it's just because our bitrate isn't constant for audio. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that. But and why is my mic peaking? I should have these filters on, shouldn't I? Hold on. Limiter, noise gate, noise suppression. Limiter should pull it down, right? No. Okay, hold on. Let me listen to this real quick. Why is my mic filtered on? Hold on. Pull it down. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad. I'm using a shotgun mic I bought on Amazon. It's pretty highly recommended. I think it's just because, it's probably because I have my DB up. Let me turn that down real quick. Um, I need to make a note. This is me making a note, mental note, and vocal note. I am bringing down the dB. There we go. That sounds so much better. Bringing that down and to bring it up later for whenever I do my Binding of Isaac run because desktop audio is trash. Oh, that's why. Oh, shoot. I just uploaded the raw footage for my Isaac runs, and I'm just realizing now that I'm going to have to re upload those because I didn't edit the audio. The audio's trash. Like, you cannot hear me. Um, okay. Let's see. Mic is good now. Bitrate says 0. I don't know why. Gonna turn that off. We can hear me fine, so I think it just means for the 5.1 surround sound because the only channels coming through for the microphone is stereo. I think that's just what this microphone is capable of being plugged into the aux port. I mean, I don't even think it would do surround sound. Where'd Sin go? Is Sin done? Did it freeze? Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Key terms card. We will also have this showing. I need to take it out of its wrapper. I mean, I don't know why I would keep it in here, but I'll just take it out and keep it out. If I can get this bag open, geez. There we go. Here it comes. There we go. There's that if you wanted to see. I'm going to go turn another light on real quick. batting corner. Go turn another light on. To get a little more lighting, it's going to be a little bit harsher on the right side, but more lighting, better, maybe. I don't know. I don't think that really made any big difference. Yeah, doesn't really reach over here though. That's all right. What time do I have? It's 5:40. Or man, I've been streaming for almost 40 minutes. I don't even feel like it's been that long. I'll definitely have to cut down this video. Probably mostly to gameplay. I mean, I might make a few. I might play it a couple times. So, but we're gonna start by shuffling all these, and y'all might be wondering how the hell I'm gonna shuffle all of these cards. But I have a little trick. I've got a little neat card shuffler here. Got a little tray in it. What you do, we'll start with the character cards. What you can do, look at all these character cards. Before we shuffle them, let's go through all of them. This is one of the alternate cards with the featured artist. I am not going to go through tagging all of them, but if you want to see that, Max Mofo actually uploaded a video on his Pokemon card channel where he tagged all the artists. So if you wanted to see all the artists or which artists did what artwork, then you can go and find that over on his channel for sure. I think it's super awesome that he did that. It's funny because I don't even know if he's passionate or anything about Binding of Isaac. He seemed to be pretty familiar with the cards, but obviously, I don't know. I don't know if he has a gaming channel. Let me know if he does. But yeah, just let me know if you figure that out. But let's go through all of the character cards real quick before we shuffle. And then these are their starting items. I don't care to go through them. I will fan through them quickly if you want me to. But we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to get a little bit up closer so we can see these in full detail. So these are not in any sort of organized order because they've been shuffled and played with, but we're just going to go ahead and go through all of them. We're starting with Lilith. We have Forgotten, Psycho Gorman, another Forgotten. Yep, that's the original art. The alternate art then would be this one. There's an alternate art for the Capricious. We have Captain Viridian, Kane, the Knight, Crewmate, Keeper, Broken, the Deserter, we have Eden, Soiled, Porter. There's our original little boy Isaac. We have the Empty, Azazel. We have alternate Isaac, Solid Fingers, Lazarus, Flash Isaac, the Curdled, the Miser, Maggie, Bethany, Guppy, Zealot. Here's Eve, there's Ash, Maggie, Blind Johnny, Harlot, Johnny, Judas, Baba, the Deceiver. Here's Eden, the Baleful, there's Steven, Abe, Fettered, I think. We have Eden, Guy Spelunky, Savage, Blue Baby, Edmund McMillan himself, or Babylon, Dauntless, Pink Knight, Young Venice, the Silent. Here's Eve, the Enigma, Samson, Lilith, the Lost, Blue Archer, Eden again, Blue Baby, Boyfriend. Whoop, there goes Bumbo. We also have Bumble the Weird, Samson, Kane, Eden. Here's another Eden. We have a lot of Edens because they just get item cards for their starter cards, so we were able to include all the Edens. Judas, Jacob and Esau, Lazarus, Dark Judas, the Benighted, Apollyon, and for the last one we have Quote. A lot of character cards there. I think there was some more that, like more alternate art cards that I didn't get. Although one that I do really want to see may just be in the monster deck. I just may not have recognized it the first time through. But yeah, there's actually a couple artists that I like personally that have been included in this. So it's really cool that they got to collab with Edmund McMillan and with the game. I really like the style of the Forgotten. That one looks really nice as well. But yeah, there's all the characters, and now we're gonna go through. We're gonna shuffle them. I don't really want to shuffle these. I think the way I've organized it is I've shuffled it before a few times, quite a few times. But anytime I've played, I think the last two games maybe, any items that I pulled out of the deck should be on the bottom. So, I mean, it's no repeats for myself. Not that that would matter to the camera, obviously, to the video, because they haven't seen anything yet. But they should be pretty balanced and randomized as well, this top half at least. I mean, even the bottom's still random. It's just the randomness that I've already seen personally. We can go through and play a few times, kind of just go through all the cards, possibly. I think that would be fun. Maybe not for a full game, not at the moment. I think we should just play a standard game, just get the 3 souls and call it good there. Yeah, and then let me remember how to set up the room cards after we figure out who we're gonna be for this round. Our shuffler out. Got this for my birthday from my dad. Shout out. Shout out, Dad. I don't have my chat up. I mean, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, not at the moment. Sorry. All right, this is battery powered, and there should be some in there already. So, I like to keep my fingers over them because otherwise, this machine really likes kicking them out to the sides. Pull this out. We're gonna give it a good 1, 2, 3 shuffle. This thing's really nice. I like needed this. I got all these cards, and then I was freaking out of how I was gonna be able to actually shuffle all of this. They did all come in order, and I've managed to shuffle them pretty well. You might see a few instances where cards are in the same order they came in, but over time that should figure itself out, you know. Good split there too. Maybe one more. All right, and then just to make it the littlest bit more random, we'll pull from the middle, a random part in the middle. I want to say here. I swear I didn't see the card before. We have Lazarus, perfect. And just for the fun of it, I want to go through and find the alternate art for Lazarus. We have 2 Lazaruses. Here's the new edition card, the second edition, and then here is the first edition. They have a little bit different uh, details, but they all have the same abilities and loops. So we're gonna play as Lazarus, yeah, but I want to see if I can't find an alternate card for Lazarus really quick. I don't think I actually have one. If they're both in here, let me see. Yeah, I don't think so. There may be a alternate art card for Lazarus, just that I don't have. Let's see. I do not see it. Yes, so when we were going through the cards, you're going to see a copy of each, um, each one. I don't know why I have Old Forgotten in here. If why would I take out that? Here, hold on. I'll go back through it real quick. Looking for Lazarus. Oh, yeah. Hold on. This Forgotten. This is the old card, right? And then I have the alternate card in here. I should have pulled the old card out. We have, yes, see, this is the new card. I don't know why I'd want the old art card in there. I mean, I did that for all of these though, so I must have just wanted the new, or sorry, the original art cards included in the deck. I think that's right. I wanted the old art cards included in the deck. We'll leave it. We'll leave it be. Don't poke the bear, you know. But we will pull these Who Am I cards off side. We're going to start as Lazarus. We're going to use the old edition of the card, the one that we originally pulled going through this. All right. Pull up my chair real quick. Whoops. But I didn't knock any cards doing that. All right, so today we're going to be Lazarus for our game. And let's figure out how we're setting this thing up. Let's get his item real quick as well. Since we are the original Lazarus, if the items are a little bit different, then because of balancing, then we may just play as the new one to make it more fair. All right, let's see if we can't find them. Yeah, let's go through these real quick, just to show you on camera all of these different items you can get. There's Lazarus rags. A lot of characters, a lot of starter cards. And then here's the original ones, what they look like. I like the borders on the new ones definitely a lot more. Here's Lazarus rags again. Same deal. So I think I'll have a matching set since we pulled the old card. D6, bloodlust. These might still all be in the order that they came in. Besides, if I pulled one to play a character. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty organized. There's no really big reason to shuffle these. So, yeah, those should all be pretty organized. There we go. We got Lazarus and Lazarus's rags for our run. Let's figure out which soul card we're going to get. Sinvicta is almost done with his stream. All right, let's see. Top three. Let's pull them. We have the Soul of the Sloth. For the Soul of the Sloth, the first time a player controls 4 items, the active player chooses the player who controls the fewest items or tied for the fewest. That player gains a soul. Oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't mean to look at all those. Let's give it a little shuffle again. So we got Sloth for our first one. For our next. Oh, okay, sorry, I was watching the stream. He's still ranking items. Okay. I want to kind of invite him to play. I think it'd be kind of interesting if I invited him to play. I mean, I'd have to roll for him and stuff, but I mean, potentially could be fun if that happens, right? But next we have the Soul of Gluttony. The first. Oh, I don't have my mic on. Y'all can hear me though, right? Forgot that I got up to go do the lighting. There's that better. Our second lost soul, we have the Soul of Gluttony. The first player to have 10 or more loot cards in their hand gains the soul. And for our last soul card, we get 3 per game. We have the Soul of Envy. The first time a player controls their third soul, the active player chooses a player who controls the fewest souls or tied for the fewest. That player gains this soul. Okay, so this is a easy 3 soul win right here, right? Once I get 3 souls, this will seal the deal because since I am the only player, once I get 3 souls, this one is given to the player with the fewest souls, which is me. And GG's, easy dub. This game really works well, or a lot better, with more people playing. But for the meantime, this we'll just do it this way just to play through it real quick. It's still going through them, but I have a comment. Oh, he's getting super close. He's only got like 10 more items. All right, those are our 3 souls for the game. Put these back into the box. Oh, shoot. I kind of mixed them in with the other items. Not what I meant to do. Whoops. These card separators are super nice to have, but only if you use them properly, unlike what I just did over there. Yeah, I think that's all we'll be doing for the shuffling for today. Here's all the cards again. We're playing as Lazarus. These are the 3 souls we're going for. We need 10 or more loot cards. We need 4 items. And that should be it. We need another soul as well. So that is going to be our goal for today. Let's go through the how to play. For the game overview, I think I will just literally just read through this. Players take turns. Here, let's see. Yeah, that works all right. Players take turns playing loot cards and activating abilities to kill monsters in order to gain more loot, items, and souls. The first player to control 4 souls is the winner. Cooperation, bartering, and betrayal are all strongly encouraged. Good luck. Shuffle the treasure, loot, and monster decks, and if you are playing with it, the room deck. Put out 100 cents. The game starts with 2 shop loots, 2 monster slots, and 1 room slot. Okay, we have 2 shop slots, right, for the items here. We're going to start a shop slot. We have the relic for our first item, as well as dinner. Cool. We can buy those at any point of the game while it's our turn, as long as we have, I believe it's 10 cents. This is the standard layout here for it. Yeah, they want us to put these sideways. I mean, I can try. I might knock my whole laptop over though trying. So we're gonna actually just let's scoot this over and then pull all the cards down a little bit, angle them down. There's our 2 shop items. We have our room item next. I believe we start in a room. We have spider webs for our room. Our items, I don't think there needs to be a separate stack for these. However, for the room card, and I think for visually for the video, I think let's actually have these right side up. And then even for the room card, let's turn it to the side this way. The room we are starting in is spider webs. At the end of the turn, the active player deactivates their character. Well, that doesn't really apply to playing on your own, but yeah, that's cool. That's a cool one for when you're playing with people. You have to use your player card during your turn, and there's no way to play an item or anything while it's not your turn. That's pretty cool. What's this? Yep, this is the website. If you use this, if you can click on it or anything, that's the website you can use to get to an extended version of the rules, as well as a way to set up the decks. Okay, let's see. Where were we at? We were at. Well, let's make sure it's set up right, and then we will have a discard pile above the decks as well. And then for the monster cards, we're gonna have 2 at the moment monsters. To start, we have Mom's Eye. And I gotta pull this deck down right to be level with the other 2. I am using my full range right here with this video. Let's see. Yeah, we have Mom's Eye, as well as Evil Twin. Perfect. All right, where were we? The game starts with 2 shop slots, perfect, 2 monster slots, yep, and then 1 room slot. Put 1 face up of the slot type into each slot. If any events, put them on the bottom. Monster deck, same. If you're playing with bonus souls, pick 3 at random, put them face up next to the play area. Where do you want them? You want them over here? We can put them over here. We'll put them next to the key terms card. Okay, looking good so far. What a neat stack of cards, huh? We're going to put our character just right down here in the middle for us. We're actually going to pull it off to the right so that we can add more cards going this way. But that looks good to me. We'll pull out some coins too. It was saying to pull out 100, so we're just going to dump out some here so that we can pull from them. We got a couple nickels in there as well. I'm thinking we won't have to use them, but we will see. As for these beads, let's get them out. All right, the teardrops I plan on using to count for any extra damage we will apply. And then these heart cards I'll use to keep track of Lazarus's life. Oh man, this table's a little dirty. I feel a little bad now that I've gotten up to this point without cleaning it off. All right, don't mind that though. I think it's just some coffee cup stains, you know. I mean, I don't drink coffee, but you get what I'm saying, just like from having cups on here and such. So yeah, I hope that doesn't bother you too much. I hope you don't have too much OCD because there's no good way of straightening out these beads. But for now, we will pull these off to the side as well. Kind of aesthetically have this pouring out. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that a lot right next to the treasure cards. Cool. This is looking neat already. Okay. And then let's just continue with the rules. Let's get through this real quick. So we dealt one character card and the starting item. We'll start with the item charged, and each card will get 3 loot cards and 3 coins. The saddest player goes first. Our first 3 cards we get here are going to be the dice shard, 4 cents, and another 4 cents. Let's go. See, we have this mixed in here. This is the old art style of the card. This is the first edition versus the second edition, which is really nice and neat to see here. Dice shard's a really nice card. Force a player to re-roll any dice roll. So I believe for what we're gonna do, I mean, even in game 2, I think you can use this on yourself as well. Because it doesn't specify to force another player, it just says force a player. So it's really nice if we get into any trouble, we could use that. All right, we'll set our deck off to the side. Let's finish talking through the rules really quick. This is just telling you about the different cards, how to use the abilities. Yeah, I think we're all set then. The monsters, there's evasion. There's different rules for each monster too. We'll go through those, make sure they don't affect us at the moment. Okay, each turn, so at the beginning of each player's turn, that player loots a card, priority passes, and action phase begin. And then your actions, you get 3 actions per turn. You're able to attack once, purchase a card once, as well as play a card, right? Yeah, play a card and activate any items during your turn. With other people, if you don't have where'd these hearts come from? If you don't have spider webs activated, you are able to use your card, actually all your cards while other people are playing their turns, as long as they're still active for the round and you didn't die. If you die, your player gets deactivated, your item gets deactivated, you lose whatever item you have here besides your eternal item. You can't lose your eternal item, so you'll lose whatever items on the right, pickup card, and a coin. And that's how the game goes. Attacking, we'll go over that. Purchasing, you need 10 coins, right? Yep, 10 cents. Yeah. The priority when playing, you play loot cards, activate abilities, attack, and then purchase. I mean, I think you can purchase first, right? While you have priority, you may take as many actions as you want, provided. Yeah, you can do it in any order. Yeah, so player playing gets priority first. They get to play a loot card, activate ability. No, I mean, hold on. Priority determines which player can act at any given time. May do any fun. While you have priority, you may take as many actions as you want, provided you have active player also has one attack. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of details to it. I think I've got the basics though. So we shall wait solitaire for co-op. Okay, that's an interesting game mode that we'll have to try out in here. I will put this up here. Sure, we will put it here. There we go. Just in case you're able to scan it and want to see a detailed version of the rules, we'll have that included on screen. All right, let's go ahead and get the game started. We're playing as Lazarus. We have Lazarus's rags. We're in Spiderwebs, which doesn't matter for a single player game. Our enemies currently on the board, we have Mom's Eye, an evil twin. Evil twin, kind of a cheaty item. It says any damage dealt to this is also dealt to the player on your left. However, since we're playing solo, that seems pretty unfair if I do the damage to myself. I don't have a player on my left, right? So I'm gonna just say that's canceled out because it'd be it's an instant kill if I lose. I'd kill myself before I killed it, you know. So yeah, we're gonna cancel that ability out to damage. Yeah, we already explained that. All right, let's oh, careful. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start by drawing a loot card. Here is our deck of loot cards. We have Dice Shard, 2 4-cents, and a penny. Let's go ahead and start by discarding the 4-cents card. And we're going to go ahead and collect 4 cents. I think we actually are supposed to start with, what is it, 5 cents? Where's my rules book? I think maybe 3 or 5, right? 3 cents. We're going to start with 3 cents. So, okay. So we just got 4 cents. We got 3 cents. For Lazarus, this is a passive item here, Lazarus' Rags. Each time you die after paying penalties, gain treasure. So while, yes, we lose a treasure, an item, and a coin, we also will gain a treasure from the top of the deck. Really cool, really neat. Makes dying not seem too bad. Just kind of gives us a little bit of a random run, which is cool. So let's keep this rolling. We drew our first card. We played our first card. Now we're able to buy an item if we have the money for it, which we don't currently, or we're able to attack an enemy. And we're going to go ahead and actually attack an enemy. I want to be careful with it. We only have 2 health to start off as Lazarus. And in order to, we're going to start by attacking Mom's Eye. In order to kill Mom's Eye, we need to roll a 4 or higher, as well as, yeah, no, that's it. As well as though it does 2 damage. So if we roll a 3 or lower, we will die instantly. So let's go ahead, luck of the draw. Let's use our lucky Isaac dice and hope for the best. Okay, well, that's a rough start. However, I would like to activate my player card, which allows us to play an additional loot card. And we're going to play the dice shard, which allows the player to re-roll the dice, or which forces the player to re-roll the dice. So if someone else is attacking the enemy and they get an attack on, you are able to play that on them to force them to re-roll, potentially making them lose against the enemy, which is really neat how you can play against each other. I mean, the goal of the game is to be the first to get 4 souls, so it is competitive, but you are also able to collaborate with players, trade cards, do make whatever rules you want. All right, 4 or higher. Come on, Mom's Eye, we got this. And we got 3 again. So I die. I discard a card. Let's discard a penny. I discard a coin. And we don't have an item to lose. This is eternal, so we can't lose it. And since there's no other players, otherwise, if there was, it would move on to the next person, and both your cards, if this was an active card that you could activate, would be deactivated, and that is signified by turning it to the right. But while we're playing on our own, we won't have to worry about that. We're just going to go ahead and start our next turn by drawing another loot card, which is a 3 cents card. We're going to go ahead and get another 4 cents here, which will bring us, I believe, to 10 coins, where we're able to purchase another coin. Let me double check my count here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 10 coins there. Let's go ahead and purchase our first card here. We have our choice between either the top card of the deck, the relic, and dinner. We have, for the relic, when anyone rolls a 1, loot 1. Okay, neat. And then dinner is just +1 life. That, I think, is definitely worth it. We got to be careful because we can lose this. So we're going to pull that. Now we have 3 hearts. I will show that by including an additional heart piece here. And let's try again for attacking Mom's Eye. I believe we got it this time. We can definitely do it. We just got to get a 4 or higher. Come on, man. Just a 4 or higher. There we go. We get 1 4 or higher. It has 1 life, so it is dead. And the what we get for that is we get to loot 1 card. So let's go ahead and do that. Put this off to the side here. We'll still keep it in view. We're going to go ahead and put this next down. All right, shop upgrade. I'll actually show it before I place it down. That's a good idea. I'll show the cards. Shop upgrade. Expand monster slots, shop slots, and room slots each by 1. The active player may attack an additional time this turn. Cool. So I can attack again this turn if I want to. Put that in the discard, and we're going to actually draw 2 monster cards now. We have the Radiance, and we'll move it up. We'll move it way up. So we can fit these all this way. We have the Lamb as well. Oh my, this is not making it easy on us. We'll take another room card. Hopefully an effective one. We got Battle Royale. Oh boy. The active player may attack other players. Attacked players have 4+ dice roll. Okay. When a player dies, if that player was attacked this turn, that player gives the active player the item they would destroy for the death penalty. Also, another item for playing with other people. I feel like a lot of these rune cards are definitely when you're playing with multiple people. Not applicable, I suppose, to our gameplay. But yeah, that is a super neat one to get for playing with a good group of people. I think since both of these we can't use them, let's go ahead and actually put them off to the side and go until we can get one that will apply for us. Fortune teller, pay 3 cents to roll. I do I just do this? I think I just do it, right? Because since I pulled it, I think I would just go ahead and do that card. Yeah, let's do that really quick. Oh, or no. I think you can do that at any point. So if you pay 3 cents, you can roll and do that. That's cool. If you get a 3, you loot 1, 4 loot 2, 5 loot 3. Wow, 6 loot 6. And if you get a 6, do you put that into discard? Is that what it's saying? Loot 6. Oh no, and then put it into discard. So we'll leave that there until we can use it. Our other room card, we have the Isaac of Isaac. Each character is named Isaac, and each item has a flip. Choose a dice roll. Its controller re-rolls it, and Eternal and loses all other abilities. I am so confused. So each character is named Isaac. Isaac is okay. Now Lazarus is Isaac. Each item has, you can turn it. Okay. Oh no, has choose a dice roll. Its controller re-rolls it. And Eternal and loses all other abilities. Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around this one really quick. Wow, he's still going through items. He's getting there though. He's really close. Oh no, he's not. There's a lot of items. Holy crap. Okay. Anyways, so for these items, I think we're able to turn them and they do this, if I'm not mistaken. Also, we have another shop item we have up. If you would take, this is a item you can buy. Okay, if we have Daddy Haunt available for purchase. If you would take any amount of damage, take that much damage plus 1 instead. Dang. When you die before paying penalties, give this to another player. Dang. That's harsh. I don't even know why you'd want that. I mean, besides to give it to other players. Yeah, okay. That's what we'll say. Anytime you use an item, it re-rolls it. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. That's easy. So anytime we turn an item, we'll re-roll it. Re-roll a dice roll. So that's super OP. I believe that only applies to cards that we can actually turn. So that is only going to apply to Lazarus, which anytime we play an additional loot card, then we'll be able to redo a dice roll. That's okay. I'm understanding that now. We're put in a pretty good position now where we're at. Hopefully we can get 3 coins so we can play the fortune teller. But we need to actually now add, see if I can't move my laptop without knocking it over. All right, we're good. We are also going to add an additional shop item because we need 3 of these. We get crystal ball. For crystal ball, Before a dice is rolled, choose a number. If the next roll is that number, loot 3. Okay, that could be a neat one. I think we will buy that next when we have the chance. All right, it's still our turn. Thanks to shop upgrade, we're able to attack again. We already bought dinner this round, and we don't have any coins, so we're able to attack again if we want to. Let's see what we have. We have Evil Twin, the Lamb, and the Radiance. With the Radiance, each time, let's see it. It gives us a soul if we beat it, but on here it says each time a player dies, put a counter on this. We will put a tier counter on it. This has -1 for each counter on it. Oh boy. The active player loots 1 during their loot step. Indomitable. I do not know what it means by that, but maybe we can't get rid of it. I don't know. Yeah, dang, that's rough. You needed 6. Okay, so each time I die, this becomes easier to attack. Then I see. Otherwise, we would need a 6 in order to beat this. So, and then I think also passively, each time we loot, we're going to loot 2 instead of 1. Cool. Neat. I wonder if I can see viewership. Hold on just one moment. Yeah, okay. It shows me viewership here. None so far. That's all right. This is more just so for a video anyways. Did he stop chat? I think he stopped chat. Live chat. Yeah. All right. So much for getting Sin in on this in any way. You know, you shoot your shots. Let's just close out of that then for now. Wasn't able to pull anyone over. Maybe should have left that comment sooner, but that's all right. Okay. In application. Each item allows us to re-roll our dice roll. Wait, do we have to? Yes. Each time we play an active item, if we rolled, we have to re-roll. We loot 2 at the start of our turn, and we put a marker on there each time we die. And that should be it. That should be the only rules, extra rules that apply at the moment. We need 4 items, 10 or more loot cards. We got 1. And then we need to beat an enemy. And then that'll win us the game. We could also just beat 4 enemies, just go straight for it that way. But in the meantime, let's go ahead. We have a second attack this turn. Let's go ahead and roll for Evil Twin. We need a 5 or higher. It does 2 damage, and it has 3 health. So we need to get 3 5s or higher. And then it'll give us a treasure. I mean, honestly, I'm not 100% sure this is worth it. Oh, and actually, that last time we died, we were supposed to gain a treasure. I forgot about this passive item. But let's go ahead and just get that going now. We have Pandora's Box. When we use it, it says destroy this, and then we roll. We either gain a cent, gain 6 cents, kill a monster if we get 3, that's big. Loot 3, gain 9 cents, or it becomes a soul. I am super ready for that. I'm super down. Instead of attacking Evil Twin then, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do Pandora's Box. I'm feeling lucky, you know, because I mean, if we lose to the Evil Twin, we're just gonna die anyways and lose Pandora's Box. So let's go ahead and activate that and go for it. We get 4, which is loot 3. Okay, it's not 3. It's not the best thing we were hoping for, but we do get an additional 3 loot cards out of it. So that is nice. Good benefit there. We're going to put that in the discard. We get pills, and 4 cents. Reroll an item control, reroll an item, or reroll each item you control. Dang, okay. I think I would like to wait on that. For these pills, 1 to 2 you gain +1, 3 to 4 you gain +1 hearts, or 5 to 6 you take 1 damage. Oh shoot. Let's risk it. I say let's activate Lazarus and let's try out this pills card. We're gonna roll. We're hoping for somewhere between 1 and 4 and not 5 and 6 for once. We want a low roll. We get 6. Ah, shoot. All right. Since we did that, I'm kind of feeling like maybe we don't attack Evil Twin this round. I don't know what you guys think, but I think attacking Evil Twin at this point is not the move. So let's go ahead and let's end our turn. We reactivate Lazarus. We gain back our life point. Perfect. Just what we wanted. And then we're going to go ahead and draw 2 loot cards, thanks to Radiance. We get a nickel, which will give us 5 cents, and we also get Demon Form. Gain +2 attack till the end of turn. Oh my, oh my. This is a good card. I think I will use this against the Lamb. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll take a nickel, and I'm going to give myself a nickel for this. We have nickels here that came with the game. Little neat nickels here. And then we're going to also use Demon Form by activating Lazarus. Now we have +2 attack till the end of the turn. We're going to put that on our character with the teardrops. So now we have the 1 attack plus the additional 2. Let's go for Lamp. We just need to get 3 or higher twice in order to beat him. However, if we get a 1 or 2, we will lose instantly because he has 6 attack. So let's hope for the best on this one. 3 or higher. Let's see it. Come on, Lamb. We get 5. There's 1. We just need 1 more now. and 6. Boom, baby. That's our first soul of the game. We got the lamb. When this dies, you may force a player to give you a soul card. I wish I had a soul card to give. Oh, wait, here I do. You can have the lamb. Thank you. And we also gain 3 cents for that. That is awesome. So glad to have you. Kind of hard to keep track of the soul cards here. I'll set them over here. This is our stack of soul cards we have. Oh, well, no, because we need to put enemy there. This is our stack of soul cards we have collected. These are just what's available. So, man, it's a lot quieter once my AC turns off. That's nice. I should just keep that off for the rest of this recording. Once I have 4 items, I only have 3. We're good. 10 or more loot cards. We're gonna need a lot more loot. So at this point, we don't even really need to attack any more enemies. However, to keep it interesting, I say we do. I say we will. We need to replace the monster card. We get Monstro, which has 4 health, needs 4 or plus dice roll to attack. It gains a soul and gives us 6 cents. Perfect. All right, that is going to end our turn. We lose that damage up, which is fine. It's okay. We survived, though, and we are going to start by drawing 2 loot cards. Let's see what they are. We have 3 cents and credit card. First shop item a player purchases this turn costs 0 cents. Let's go for that. Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's play it. Let's buy the crystal ball. For the crystal ball, just a reminder, before a dice is rolled, choose a number. If the next roll is that number, loot 3. So anytime we're rolling, we're going to pick a number and activate that, and then we're going to loot 3 cards if we get that. We can attack an enemy. I just am a little worried that we have a good chance of losing against Evil Twin. The odds are against us with them, and same with Monstro, because we only have 1 attack, if you remember. That card we used only applied to the last turn, so yeah, we'll wait on that. We could re-roll Crystal Ball, I believe, technically, but for now, we're going to save up our loot cards. We have to replace the treasure item, of course. We get Golden Razor Blade, pay 5 cents, deal 1 damage to a player or monster. That's a really nice card. Each time we want to do damage to a monster or player, we can play 5 cents and do that. That's awesome. That I definitely want that for sure. But for now, I think that's going to end our turn. We can play another card, but I'm opting not to so that we can keep collecting them. Yeah, that'll be it. We need loot cards, and we need 4 items. We have 3. Okay. All right, we're going to draw 2 loot cards again. The active player, we get gold key. The active player may attack the monster deck any number of times till the end of the turn. Cool. And we get broken remote. Each time you activate an item, you may put a room or monster not being attacked into discard. A room or a monster not being attacked into discard. Okay. And this is a trinket. Do trinkets count as items? 4 items. I believe this counts as an item. So if we play this, we're going to play this. This goes next to our other cards. And I believe that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 of those cards, which allows us to collect. Whoa, whoops. That allows us to collect, whoops, Soul of the Sloth. Not spoil those cards. Try our best not to anyways. Oh, there we go. So for Soul of the Sloth, the first player who controls 4 items, the active player chooses a player who controls the fewest items or tied for the fewest. That player gains a soul. I'm the only player, so let's take it. Too easy. And then we just need 10 of these, right? We need 10 loot cards now. But now we got our 2 souls. And then each time we activate an item, we can change out a monster card or a room card. But for the meantime, we have 5 cents, and I'd actually like to play the fortune teller card. That seems very interesting. So it costs 3 cents. We're going to put our nickel out and gain back 2 cents. Gonna set these cards down for the meantime. I don't know where. I guess right here. And we're gonna roll for fortune teller. We're gonna use crystal ball as well. I am hoping for a 6. I want to say we get 6 again. So I'm gonna guess we get 6. We're gonna discard. Not Radiance. Radiance is chilling. Let's discard Evil Twin. Thanks to Broken Remote, we are going to discard Evil Twin. We're going to pull Peeping Fatty. When this dies, look at the top 5 cards of the loot deck and put them back in an A order. That works well when playing with other players. That way you draw them in a certain order. And you also loot 2 if you beat it. Super cool. Okay, we're going to roll a 6 for fortune teller. Let's do it. We got a 2. That's nothing. All right. We got nothing from that. Perfect. Just what we wanted. Next room card, we have Dice Room. When this enters play, each player discards their hand and loots 3. At the end of the turn, put this into discard. Okay, so we're going to take our little bit full hand. I mean, we only have 5 cards anyways. We're going to discard all 5 of those and draw 3 cards. Right? Yeah. Hey, that's not bad. We got 4 cents, 3 cents, and 3 cents. They're as shuffled as I could get them, I swear. Okay. We need another room. Oh boy, another dice room. I mean, let's see them, you know? I think they're, yeah, okay, they're shuffled a little better than that, but yay, dice room. When this enters play, reroll each item in play. Each player discards their hand and loots 3. Okay, wait, no. So when it says item, is it talking about this? It is talking about this. But we do discard the hand and loot 3 as well. Did we discard our hand for that? Yeah, we did. So it's the same thing. And also it says to put monsters into discard as well. Oh boy. Oh no, the other one did not apply to items. It just said discard your hand and loot 3. Okay. All right. Dice room. We see ya. We respect ya. We're going to discard our hand. Draw 3. Right. Ooh, cool. We get the world, the devil, and 2 cents. All right. Reshuffle item times, or items time. I believe these count as items, but this one goes into this pile. We're going to lose our crystal ball and our dinner, and we keep Lazarus's rags, I believe. But we're going to take 3 items here. Cool. To start, we have Keeper's Penny. When you gain or purchase this, gain 9 cents. Heck yeah, we just got 9 cents. Let's go. There's 4 and 5. 9 cents. Wow, sick. But to use it, put a counter on this. Gain cents equal to the number of counters on this. Then give this card to another player. Well, We don't have another player, so we're just going to go ahead and activate it. And we're going to put a penny on there to mark how much we get, but we're going to gain 1 cent from that. Cool. Then we also have red key. Look at the top 3 cards of the room or monster deck. You may put one of those in a slot and the rest back. This can only be activated during an attack. Okay, we have to wait till we're attacking an enemy to do that. And then now our passive item, we have Play-Doh Cookie. At the start of your turn, you may choose a non-eternal item, put a counter on that item, or remove one from it. Otherwise, gain 1 cent. Non-eternal item. So we could put a counter on our Keeper's Penny, which would be cool. But we also gain or if we don't put a counter, we gain a cent. So I'm good with putting a counter on here. That's just potentially more money. Game's not going to last too long past this anyways, but we're doing good so far. We drew our 3. We've got new items. Now we just need to re-roll the enemies. We have the Scourge. When this would take damage, each living player votes either whip or whiff. If whip wins, prevent the damage that would be taken, and each non-active player takes 1 damage. Okay? If the whiff wins or there is a tie, the active player loots 1. Okay, so I just when this takes damage, you choose for playing alone. You choose whether whip, which prevents damage to that, and then inactive players take damage, or with whiff, which is what we would go with on our own. Oh, here, sorry. Active player loots 1, so we'll loot 1 each time this takes damage. And then Pestilence we get as well. When this dies, the active player deals 2 damage divided as they choose to any number of monsters or players. Cool. So we can deal that to monsters. These both give us a soul. And we have Ring of Flies. Each time the attacking player rolls a 3, they must steal a loot card at random from another player. So that would apply in multiplayer mode only. Okay. Phew. That was everything. We have to discard this dice room, and luckily this room card is not another dice room. If a player would gain any number of cents, instead each player gains that much cents. Okay, so that's for multiplayer. Let's put that to the side. If this is another dice room, I swear. Okay, we're good. Blessing of Gluttony. The active player loots +1. Wait, it says each other player, right? Yeah, we're good. Active player loots +1 during their loot step. All right, an extra loot card. So now that the Radiance is gone, we don't loot 2 at the beginning, but now that we have this, we do. So are we going to under a turn? I believe so. I don't care to attack at the moment. I don't think. Yeah. I mean, we could do Ring of Flies, right? Each time the attacking player rolls a 3, they must steal a loot card. Okay, yeah, that doesn't apply. Let's just do Ring of Flies. End it off. I believe we still have an attack for our turn. Let's also buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to also buy the Golden Razor Blade. You know, just for the fun of it. Screw it, you know. More items, more money, more problems, right? Guess it's less money, but more items, more problems. You get the point. And then this allows us to pay 5 cents to deal damage, but we do only have 2 cents at the moment. So, all right, we're going to attack the Ring of Flies. We get a 4, so that's 1 hit point on it. I'll use markers to imply the heart is a hit point. we get 3, also another hit point, and we just need 1 more to win it. We could potentially use these if we need. Let's use this to loot 2. Did we already play a card for this turn? I believe we might have. No, we didn't. So that's our thing. I think. Yeah, no, we're good. We can do that. We'll draw 2. We get the Ankh, broken Ankh, and 3 cents. Just gonna hold on to those for now. Yeah, we'll hold on to it. Destroy any item you control. If you do, steal a non-eternal item from any other player or from shop. Which, speaking of, we need to include another one. Friendly sack, look at the top 3 cards of the loot deck. Put one in your hand and put the rest in another player's hand. Okay, that would apply for multiplayer. We would just take a loot card out of the top 3. Okay. Yeah, broken Ankh. We'll add it to our militia here by using Lazarus. We'll activate Lazarus to play a 2nd card this turn, and we will place it down here next to us. Getting pretty complicated out here on the field for sure. But we also loot 2 from the world. Penny and Wheel of Fortune. Cool. We're just going to hold on to all these. Did we kill Fly yet? I think we're still attacking Ring of Flies. Good thing I got the hit points on there. We just need 3 or higher. We got a 4, and boom, that's it. We gain 3 cents from that. Where's my pennies? Here they are. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 coins. Cool. Discard Ring of Flies. Get ourselves Ultra Greed. When an attack is declared on this, put a gold counter on a non-eternal item. A gold counter? What the hell is a gold counter? When this dies, the active player may steal an item with a gold counter on it. Okay, I think it just means a penny on it. We'll use nickels in this case. But you also gain a soul and 5 cents when defeating this enemy. Cool. That's there. I think that's the turn. We did everything we could. We're just going to not use the red key. We could have done it. Oh, no, it says it can't be activated during attack. We're just going to... I mean, we've complicated this enough. I think we're going to be good without it. Let's just go ahead and end our turn. We'll start by drawing our 2 loot cards. We get Golden Horseshoe. At the start of your turn, look at the top card of the treasure deck. You may put it on the bottom. And Lucky Toe, if you would loot, except during the loot step, instead, loot that much plus 1. Perfect. So not during the start of our turn we loot extra, but anytime we loot, we would loot extra if we played this. We would have to use a turn to play it down here next to our item cards. I'm just going to hold on to these. This is getting a little long stretch, and I've got something I got to get to in a moment. So let's go ahead and just get 10 of these cards and call it a game. At the moment, Lazarus has the 1 extra health point. So it's the 2 plus the 1, thanks to... Oh, it's rerolled, so we just have 2 now. Look at that. We're going to use Keeper's Penny. We're going to add a marker to it, and then we're going to give ourselves 2 additional cents. And I don't want to play any of my cards, so we're just going to end the turn. Reactivate the items. Draw 2 loot cards. We get cheap. Choose a player. Till the start of their next turn, their character is named Chicken and must be attacked once by other active players on their turn if able. The chosen player has 3+ roll for this attack. Pretty cool, pretty neat. Not going to be able to use it unless, I mean, I could attack myself, I guess. Would be weird. And we also have Black rune, which allows us to roll. A 1 to 2 will deal damage to each monster. Okay. 3 to 4 re-rolls an item. 5 to 6 discards a hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more card. I think to keep it interesting, let's go for Black Rune, see if we can't get another enemy. This is also active. Let's turn it again. Add another marker and gain 3 cents. This is a really nice card. All right, we played the Black Rune. Let's roll for it. And let's do Play-Doh Cookie too, just to keep up with it. We'll add another marker on it. Say it was the start of our turn, and let's get an additional penny on there. We got a 1 though, which means deal 1 damage to each monster. Awesome. So we're gonna add a hit point on each of these, which makes me want to pay 5 cents, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, to deal damage to each monster. Or to a monster, right? Yeah, to a monster. We're going to do the Scourge. We're going to pay another 5 cents. Pay to win, baby. To attack the Scourge, which will kill it. And give us the card. We have, when this would take damage, each living player. Okay. Okay, so I vote whiff for all 3 times we attacked it. We're going to loot 6 cards, get 3 cents, Chunk of Amber, the Hermit, Lucky Penny, Bomb, and Swallowed Penny. I'd say that's pretty straightforward how this goes now. We get the Scourge, which is a loot card. Or, yeah, which is loot 2 in killing it itself. So we get the Tower and Lost Soul. Okay, there's 4 right there. But we actually, since we have more than 10 of these now, we also actually get the Soul of Gluttony for having 10 loot cards, as well as the Soul of Envy for getting 3 souls. So we ended up actually finishing the game with 6 souls. And all these loot cards, 1 penny left over. We killed an enemy. Let's just pull out Greed, see how he's hanging, you know. What's up, Greed? But yeah, that was the first game. Super long, super complicated, a lot of fun playing with other people. But yeah, wow, that was a whole journey trying to keep up with everything going on all at once. But that's what's fun about the game as well. You just have all these different things you can do. So yeah, that was our first game of Binding of Isaac 4 Souls Requiem. We ended up with 6 souls, so that's pretty awesome there. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun to edit. But yeah, hope it was good. Be sure to, you know, leave a comment if you enjoyed it. Maybe any recommendations on how I might be able to do this differently, maybe do it better. Just, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, whatever. And I'll keep doing this. I'll do this again if someone says they want to see it again. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm in stream now.